You can play some Bun. This is Drake and Bun.
That's some old school right there.
I know this song.
You gotta know this song.
Hardly home, but always ready.
Yeah.
You hardly on it, always second.
Yeah.
When I'm awake, you always resting. And when they call you to answer, you are hardly question. I'm doing classic shit.
Yo. Can't Tell Us Nothing show. I was going to say CTUN show. That's too lazy. I'll just say the whole thing first. Can't Tell Us Nothing show. CTUN for short. Tandy is wrestling.
She had to leave to go wrestle.
He was handling somebody over there.
Yeah, a crocodile broke into the room.
Yo, something that actually happened in Houston. An alligator attacked somebody. I saw the article. Like,
while they're on the podcast?
Absolutely. No, they were out. It was out
in
on
the bayou. Oh, they're on the porch.
Yeah, they were on the porch. They walked outside on the porch. Alligator, 8-foot alligator. Yeah, right there, scrubbing. Fighting
what do you do?
I don't know, man.
Do you think you can jump over an alligator? I feel like I could. Like, if it came at me.
This one was
like on a skateboard or a bike or something. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, you think an ollie, an alligator? Is that a ramp? You use the alligator?
Yeah, go ahead and grind a rail. Just riding an alligator.
Yeah, that's some country shit.
Man, what is Tony Hawk gonna do next?
Me and the boys out here alligator grinding. But we're not alligator grinding. We're actually just hanging out, using our discussions to inspire some improv here in Houston. And again, what is this noise? What am I hearing right now?
Yeah, is that a mic?
I am absolutely still. Can y'all hear me?
There's like something staticky.
We can hear you, Tandy. There's a little bit of a background noise, though, it seems.
Maybe it's me.
I'm going to mute Tandy. I'm going to mute Conor.
Oh,
it might be Conor.
So you guys don't think it's...
Wait.
I'm crazy.
Anyway, I'm going to bring Conor back. I'm going to get through this intro. I'm going to do it. We use our discussion to inspire improv, make it up right here on a spot, right here in the great city of Houston, Texas. Can't Tell Us Nothing is comprised of 4 magical individuals: John, Michi, Tandy, Antoine, Static, and sometimes we have a special guest. Tonight we have a very special guest gracing us, Conor Farrell. Hello.
What is that noise?
Hello.
Conor, would you like to introduce yourself a little bit, let people know what you're about, how we even know you?
Yeah, do you think the background noise is me? I can maybe try some Bluetooth headphones or something.
Yeah, maybe a different headphone situation might be good.
Yeah. Everybody can mute.
Okay.
Yeah, it might be it might be the sound of our audio hitting your thing.
I'll get some headphones. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, Conor's gonna be right back, and when he comes back, he's gonna introduce himself. I'm gonna actually do a little bit of this. Boop, just because I can.
Yeah.
But hey, if you're hanging out, if you're watching us get started here, feel free to leave a comment. Let us know how your day's been. Thank you for checking us out. Feel all out of sorts right now.
Not to segue, but to segue.
Go for it.
I did send you I sent the article, the woman that was, as the article says, greeted by 8-foot alligator in Humble. That's interesting.
I see it. Let's I guess let's take a quick look at that.
Look how big that thing was.
You share the tab.
You sharing it? Yep.
Woman taken to hospital after being greeted by 8-foot alligator at Humble home. depending on how you pronounce it.
Yep. And that's a city, or what is it, a township in Houston?
Why in my head did this alligator knock on the door? Maybe it's because they said greeted.
Greeted, right?
Yeah, because we're in the scene.
How do you do, ma'am? They got
It's the whole business, kind of.
It looks like they pulled up to the front of the house, went to unlock it, opened the garage door to put the boat in. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Clue. And there was an alligator on the front porch, and he slapped her with the tail.
Oh, that's what it is. I was wondering why she went to the hospital.
He slapped her with the
She
tail.
got her tail whipped.
Did you see that? There was, I think I saw that on Facebook. There were 4 cops, and they captured an alligator, and all 4 of them were lifting to put him in the back of the truck or whatever. And the alligators, I think he snapped his head and knocked the cop out. Like the cop's shades fell off his head. He hit the ground.
Hilarious.
Y'all see that one? Yeah.
I didn't know that alligators smack people.
Yeah.
Now I can't get that out of my head. This alligator just smacking the shit out of me.
But you know, back to your point about how like he greeted him at the door, you know, animated. Their reporting on things can really turn something around. Like the guy that escaped from prison and he got the prison guard to assist him, right? So you know, you're like, okay, whatever. It's the story. It's happened before. It's kind of sensational. But the way they reported, I was watching ABC. This 6'9", 260 pounds. I was like, damn, he sound hot. No wonder she ran off with it. You made it sound too good. This made a criminal escape with a lady, but this, I mean, it was like
smooth, dark chocolate.
6'9",
glistening,
170-pound child, man.
The mountain of a man.
You know, it's like, let me climb that. What's his story? Why is he in jail?
You got a bunch of women like helping him out just to make sure they get a piece of them and stuff.
Yeah. And they were like, she had a perfect record, no crime. I mean, no nothing. Everything about her work history has been perfect for 17 years or something crazy, and she risked it all for this 6'9", 206.
Like that's his full name.
6'9".
They both have the same last name. They both have the same last name.
Cute, unassuming neck beard. So
You saw.
He said cute.
He said cute.
Like,
This
wait,
mild-mannered.
Yeah.
Those kinds of traits aren't in the news report. I'm sorry, I just came in my head.
No, I think you're right though. The sensationalism of our reporting, journalism today it's ridiculous, man.
And you notice, like, they only like talk about stuff that they want you to like really want, or like stuff you should covet, because they'll never tell you like so and so was shot in his like 700 square foot apartment. But they'll always tell you when, you know, this couple was murdered in their 100,000 square foot mansion on the. You're like,
and they reporting on the Ferraris. They show you a picture of all the Ferraris. You're like, why do I need to see the Ferraris? He got murdered. Showing you art on the wall. You're like,
or
Like an MTV Cribs episode.
yeah, come on.
Like, man with clothes packs hung in his gray sweatpants. You can see the outline.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, doing MTV Cribs of that.
No, man.
all right. Okay.
I don't know. I guess if you got to compete with social media and Twitter and Facebook, I guess they, like, me and my mother and I were talking about how Al Sharpton is now on, what is he, CNN or something, or MSNBC. Al Sharpton is in media. I mean, he's always been in like media, but now he is like on a major media. And I'm like, well, why would they pick Al Sharpton? Because they have to compete with Twitter. They need somebody who's going to be polarizing and sensationalizing to get eyeballs. Otherwise, we're going to be like, I'm not watching that. It's ridiculous. So it gets our attention, like the alligator found and, you know, greeted the woman. It got my attention. But it got my attention for the wrong reason. I'm not looking at it for news. I'm looking at it for entertainment. You know, instead of like, oh shit, there's alligators out there and they're greeting people and slapping them. If they greet you, they're gonna slap you right after. You know,
I believe the term is clickbait, right?
for
Like
sure.
you title it a specific way to get you interested without actually telling you anything, and then 90% of the time, the actual answer is underwhelming.
Very.
I wish I had that kind of skill when I sent emails at work. They were just just clickbait titles to get people to look out because people just don't read emails that much anymore, no matter what it is. And you don't want to be like, hey, the house is on fire. But if you put a little bit of like clickbait in there, and have and it'd be 90% about nothing and 10% about what I talk about in the actual subject. Maybe it works. Maybe that's what you're supposed to do.
Small fire started. Email me back about this. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. You might want to, if you love your job, you might want to respond to this.
What?
Oh, let me check. Oh yeah, by the way, they moved the bathroom the second floor to the third floor. And I'm like, what? Got you to read it though. I got you to read it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Holy crap. Yeah, people, I mean, it's annoying to see it, but it's got to be effective, right? Like that's what people are all about these days.
I'm going to take a stab and think this is my opinion, but after the people started eating faces in Florida off bath salts, I've never seen news like the news headlines become more obscure after that. Like I remember having. And I mean, my thoughts is, in my opinion, is okay. Once you get the headline that somebody ate someone's face off, you gotta go way, like you gotta reach to get people's attention past that.
Yeah, like everyone in the newsroom is like, we gotta be eating.
but I think the types of words used in that title is important because it's eats a man's face while on bath salts, which I don't think people even like. They were thinking Epsom salt, right?
Right. So people Epsom salt stopped getting bought at the store.
Like the journalism boss is like, this dude ate a face due to nothing. Like, get this out of here. Like, if it's bath salts, fine. I need more than that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I've already done it. This is dumb at this point. I'm not even covering this.
We cut to the newsroom. Hey, Antoine.
Hey.
I read your copy.
Okay, great. Yeah, I'd love some feedback.
The copy says that it ran into a burning house and grabbed a few things and its child out of the burning house and was able to save his family. I don't think anybody's going to be interested in that.
We talked about this is classic heroism story.
That's the point. It's classic. I don't want classic. I want remarkable. What if the baby was on fire and his breath blew out the fire of the baby after he brought him out of the house? Man saves baby by blowing breath on baby out of a burning house. Now that is a story that I would click on. I'm sorry.
I mean, I could see how that worked, but that's not what happened. I'm really just trying to present the facts here. I thought it was pretty amazing.
Let's talk about this, right? Is the baby going to be hot when he come out of the burning house? Yes.
Sure.
Is dad going to talk to the baby afterwards?
Okay, yeah.
Does it take breath to use words? I think it does. I don't understand where the gap is here. I want this ran and printed tomorrow morning.
All right, let me try again.
Okay, I'm here.
You hear that?
You got the baby.
Yeah, to describe in detail how young this baby was, I asked the family to come in, and I think that dad actually went to the restroom right now, and he sort of left the child here. But
Antoine.
as you see, we've had a chance to chat a bunch. So
How
I'll work it out with the baby here.
Do you want to tell me something?
Mhm.
Okay.
I
Well,
just want to get this work done for you. Just get
okay.
around your desk.
Well, you threw me a curveball here, bringing all these family members into my office, and
You throw me a curveball, like saying that my story didn't have enough detail in it. I thought sticking to what happened was what we were about here. That's why I got into the news. But I understand
we
your
print
business.
stories. We don't let people stay
Hold
in
on,
your
I'm sorry.
office because their house burned down, Antoine.
I'm sorry, y'all. Excuse me. Is that my baby? That's my baby on the couch, Mr. Ant? Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Mama,
Okay.
Yeah.
mama,
His daddy left him when he went to the
Mama.
bathroom. Okay, hold on, little baby. Yeah.
Excuse me. I got a question. Are you living here in this building?
Yeah, Mr. Antoine said that since our house burned down, we could come over here because he interviewed us, and then we just decided to live here because we didn't have anywhere else to go. And it's such a fun place for the baby. He's learning lots of new words. Tell him your new words, baby.
Fire truck.
See, he knows fire truck now.
Fire truck. So
Yeah.
I sent you to get a copy on a news report, and you moved the whole family into the building of CNN.
You sent me to get a story to help people, and I helped people. That's why I got into this business. That's why we all got into this business, right?
I got into this business because I went to Harvard and was top of my class, and I'm rising up the ranks here at CNN.
You sure are. You sure are. And you can tell me that this Harvard man's going to turn away this homeless family that's gone through such a traumatic event?
So much trauma.
Trigonometry.
Look at him. He's learning every day.
Let me have a word. I'm gonna call my boss and see what would my boss think about this. You know, I mean, he's putting pressure on me. So give me a few hours.
Sure, I'm gonna look in the story.
Actually, I'm here. I was sitting in your office. I was hiding and listening to this whole thing happening, and wow, I'm really impressed.
Yeah, he looks like him. That's not him, though. Go ahead.
You know, you're okay with this, Amici. This doesn't break any compliance standards. This isn't gonna. We shouldn't fire this guy because he moved people into the building.
No, what I'm seeing here is actually a reporter who's gone above and beyond. This a super reporter who has saved a whole family. Actually, somebody should be writing this down because this is a story that's gonna really get people clicking on.
No, please. I'm just a mild-mannered reporter. I don't really like the spotlight. I just like helping people.
Even better.
I'll write it. I'll write it down.
Baby, he's learning so much. Yeah. Since Mr. Antoine gave us his card, I can take him to school now. He can be around other kids, but we really don't do much more than just hanging around in this big old.
We cut to the baby pitching his first story to the CNN manager.
All right.
Okay, baby. What you got?
Well, Gaga, of course. There was a building fire. It was set by the apartment manager trying to get insurance money. I've got evidence to support the case. Gaga goo goo. I've pooped in my pants. Also, I have some compelling evidence that says that the fire department is spending their money in a very corrupt way. They're using it for personal.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you there. That's kind of boring. Is anybody on Boss Salts or something in this?
Okay. I've got something compelling.
I need people to be interested in this. Okay, this normal corruption isn't going to cut it.
Okay, I've got something hot. Gaga. There's 3 aliens that just hit Earth, and they've started fornicating buildings. We've never seen this before, but like aliens are fornicating and making buildings. It's pretty insane, right?
Okay, I'm interested.
And they're creating these new rural cities, which is weird, but it's all part of this billionaire idea to start getting people to invest in property in desert places just outside of Arizona, which is a state, actually, it's a city, but yeah. Google?
I'm sorry, baby, you're fired.
And scene. And scene. If someone poops their pants in the middle of pitching, usually that pitch will be over, but that baby persevered. So, props to that baby.
They immediately just discredited to his age.